We giving all praises and glory to Barakadah Yahweh, Barakadah Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Kakrakadash. I'd like to give double honors to them elders at Great Millstone and apostles, on down to them youngins that's preaching this word sincerely with no gimmicks. The eyes of the Lord is upon us in these evil times. The setup for the second wave. So the white protesters are partying after the protests. They laughing among themselves. We got Jake fooled. He think we really care about Black Lives Matter, when really we can give a damn about how many of them niggas die. We getting paid to protest out here. And what are they getting paid? Not a goddamn thing. Yes, we got these niggas fooled once again. Nigga die, is what they really want to shout. Die, nigga, die, is what they saying in the back of their mind. Die, nigga, die. Die, nigga, die. So never trust your enemy. Never trust them no good peckerwood honkies. Right now, let's get to these precepts. Leviticus 20 and 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I am Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, am holy, and have served you from other people, that ye shall be mine. So we're the Lord's, we're a particular people. That's why we stand out with everything we do. And that's why they hate us so much. Because they don't have a blessing that we have. And I'm talking to so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Second Samuel 7:24 and 25. For thou hast confirmed to thyself thy people Israel, and we are Israel, to be a people unto thee forever, and thou, Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, are become their power. And now, O Lord Yahweh, power, the word that thou hast spoken concerning thy servant and concerning his house, establish it forever, and do as thou said. And let thy name be magnified forever, saying, the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai of hosts is the power of Israel, and let the house of thy servant David be established forever. Yes, and we talking about that the tabernacle of David, which is being built right now. Us brothers preaching this word, the 144 elect. Brothers from camps all around the world preaching this word are being established. The elect is being sealed right now. Samuel 22, 2 and 3. And he said, the Lord is my rock and my forest and my deliverer, the power of my rock. In him will I trust. He is my shield in the horn, and that horn means power, of my salvation, my high tower, my refuge, my Savior, thou save me from violence. And that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna save us from this violence that's occurring in Jacob's trouble. You know, that these so-called, you know, black protesters is, you know, marching with Esau, you know, not knowing that that's their enemy they marching with, you know, and that how the Black Lives Matter is connected with George Soros, you know, and he ain't nothing but a major demon Satan himself, you know, that's funding this Black Lives Matter, that's, you know, having these protesters, you know, do these rides, break the windows, because he said the so-called black people are the easiest to manipulate, you know. And it's true. 22, 32, and 33. For Yahweh, no, for who is Yahweh, save the Lord Yahweh, and who is a rock, save our power. Yahweh is my strength and my power, and he maketh my way perfect. So the Most High is making our way perfect. You know, it ain't gonna be no walk in the park, but he making our way perfect through this storm that he's producing through Jacob's trouble. With the 2/3 don't want to let go. They still want to hold on to Esau kingdom, you know. They still want to be a 5-star Negro. Nicodemus 13. Nicodemus 13:23 through 26. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod and Admon and of Moab. And you see that right now, you know, you can, you know, ride down the street, you see, you know, the Israelites married to, you know, to them Asians, you know, they got them some Asian girls, you know, they married to Susie Snowflakes, them white girls, you know, taking on strange wives. And they children speak half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language, but according to the language of each people. And I contended with them, and cursed them, and smote certain of them, and plucked off their hair, and made them swear by Yahweh, saying, Ye have not gave your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things? Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was beloved in Yahweh, and Yahweh made him king over Israel. Nevertheless, even him did outlandish woman cause him to sin. You know, so these women is causing Israel to sin, you know, because they don't want to be with the so-called black woman, the Mexican woman, and the Native American, because they're very foul women, you know. They got this you know, the queen of heaven attitude. So, you know, they think they the shit in it, you know. So the Israelite man, you know, and running to the other races, running to the other nations because they don't want to deal with the so-called women of their own nations. Revelations 12:4. (18 and 4). And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not of her pledges. So he commanded us to come up out of her, come up out of, the great whore, this system of Esau, Don't get tied up and tangled in this bullshit that's going on. Quick precept for that is Isaiah 48:20. So we ought to come up out of them, because the eyes of the Lord is upon us. He's watching. For ye, 48:20, Isaiah 48:20, for ye, go ye from of Babylon, flee ye from the Chaldeans, with the voice of singing declare ye, tell this, utter it, even to the ends of the earth. Say ye, the Lord Yahweh has redeemed his servant Jacob. So we come up out of it singing, singing praises to the Most High. Another quick precept for that is 2 Corinthians 6:17. Wherefore come out from among them and be ye separated, says Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. And Esau, he's that unclean thing, touch ye not, come from among them, separate yourself, But our people, they want to march, hand in hand, not knowing that it is going to be great consequences because you marching with them Edomites, So when this second wave of coronavirus hit, they gonna say, oh, you've been around this person, So the Edomites gonna hate you because they gonna say you gave them COVID-19, because you didn't want to separate yourself and come from amongst them. Sirach 34:16. For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. He is their mighty protector and strong stay, a defense from heat and covered from the sun at noon, a pervasive station from stumbling, preserves from stumbling, and a help from falling. So the Most High, he keeps, from the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. And we love the Lord? Yes, we do, So he gonna keep us from stumbling, from the sun at noon, and a help from falling. Preservation. So he's going to keep us, The eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him, And we showing, that we love him by obeying his commandments. If you obey me, if you love me, obey my commandments. Feed my sheep. Psalms 23:4. Yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod, thy staff, they comfort me. So even though we gonna walk through this shadow of death, walk through these troops, these troopers that's out to kill us, we're not to fear, stay strong. Jeremiah 49. 9 and 10. If the great gatherer come to thee, would they not leave some gleaming grapes? If thieves by night, they would destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare. And that great gathering, and that's Esau, he's not gonna leave nothing. He's gonna destroy to the end, If great gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some glistering grapes, leave a few grapes on the ground, or, on the tree? But Esau, he wants everything. If thieves by night, they would destroy till they had enough, even the thieves by night, they get in the house and destroy the house, get what they want, and then they leave. But Esau, he wants to, come in your house, take over, take over your wife, use you as a butler, have you to serve him, while he go in the bedroom with your wife, he don't want to leave your house, he gonna stay inside your house, and ask you, to go and take the kids to school, and come on back, he want to run the house. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbor, and he is not. So Esau, you're made bare. Everybody sees your nakedness now. Everybody see the evil, no good, dirty bastard that you are. So they're gonna spoil you now. They're gonna do what you done unto them. Job 20 and 27. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. So the heavens, the men of the prophets, the ambassadors, the mouthpieces for the Most High, is revealing, Esau's iniquity, and that's why he hates us and he's coming down, he's going to, pursue us, prosecute us, have our own people, come against us and say, they're the reason why, this is happening to us, And the earth shall rise up against him. So, after the revealing of him, the whole earth gonna get hip to his schemes and say, hey, that's, that's them Edomites. That's Esau, them the assholes. Everybody, there ain't gonna be no way you can run or hide, Psalms 50 and 17. So the eyes of the Lord is upon the 144 elect, the 1/3, The 2/3, you through though. Psalms 50 and 17. Seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee. Esau, he hates instructions, and he cast this book behind him, even though Donald Trump hold up the Bible, he not gonna heed to these instructions, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And a precept to that is Romans 2 and 21. Thou therefore which teaches another, teach thou not thyself. So he gonna teach you, to be a goody two shoes, but he ain't gonna be a goody two shoes. Thou preachest a man should not steal. Does thou steal? So he gonna preach to you, steal, the most, God said thou shalt not steal, but he gonna steal everything he can get his hands on. Matthew 23 and 3. That's Esau, He hates instructions, He gonna tell you to do right, but he gonna do wrong. Matthew 23 and 3. All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. So that they don't do what they do, because they say one thing, but they gonna do another thing, So don't do what they do, Don't do the works. Don't be as Esau is. But 2/3 of our people, they done fell right into it, They act like they down with you, when they really trying to slice your back open. Psalms 82 and 5. They know not, either will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. So everything's out of course right now on this earth because of this fella Esau. The water contaminated, The women, going against, the man, instead of being the servant, they want to be the queen of heaven, They want to run the man instead of letting the man run the house, Everything's on this earth. The trees even mourning right now. The trees give up oxygen, but they cutting down half the trees, most of the trees if they can, and put cement on it, Isaiah 59 and 1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. So the Lord still can save, His hands ain't too short, and he's going to save us because the eyes of the Lord is upon us, is upon him that love him. And a quick precept to that is Isaiah 50 and 2. Wherefore, when I came, was there no man? ? When I called, was there none to answer? ? Is my hand shortened at all, that it cannot redeem? ? Or have I no power to deliver? ? Behold, at my rebuke I dry up the sea. I make the rivers a wilderness. Their fish stinketh, because there is no water, and dried up for thirst. So the Most High, he does what he want to do. It's his pleasure. The eyes of the Lord, are upon us. Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for the children, for their iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. So you through Esau. Prepare slaughter for you. You got it coming. It's well deserved. You've been reaping havoc on this earth long enough. So now you got it coming. You dirty bastard. And our last precept is Psalms 50:16. But unto the wicked, Yahweh said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? So shame on you, you dirty bastard, for putting, the words of the Most High's, in your mouth, speaking speaking this truth, knowing that you hate instructions, and you're not gonna do nothing that this book says. Yeah, you're gonna do something that you're gonna go with the prophecies of this book. You're gonna do just as the Most High says, but for you to act like that you preaching this word and teaching this word, you have nothing to do with this word. Nothing. And our featured scripture, once again, is Sirach 34:16. For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. So the eyes of the Lord is upon us, So you stay strong, brother. And with that, we're going to give all praises and glory to Barakadah Yahweh, Barakadah Yahweh Shah. Shalom.